Coucou puces, hello my loves, Marhaba habibetey. Yep, second week in a row I'm wearing the same sweater on Saturday and rocking some purple lips. I don't know what to tell you, I've been rocking a lot of purple and the sweater just makes me happy. Do you have articles of clothing like that? Sometimes it's something as silly as a sweater and sometimes it's like a really great dress. The sweater has been it for me. So we've been rocking it out. I have accumulated some empties and I thought I would share them with you guys. Today's been a not like super fun day and I'm in like kind of a funk, so I thought, hey, let's turn on the camera and film and that'll cheer us up, right? So the first thing that I have in here, anything that I have a review for, I will link down below. Like I'll list everything down below and everything I have a full review for, I'll put down there. So this is the Tata Harper Regenerating Cleanser. It's a daily exfoliating and clarifying treatment. So it still smells good. The problem, it had a pump top, but when you get near kind of like this section, it stops pumping. So I took the top off and I emptied as much as would come out in a jar and use that. I was halfway tempted to like break it and then use the rest of it, but I'm like, what if I get glass shards in it? Totally not worth it. So as a design element, it's not the greatest because you can't really get all the product out of it. This is my second bottle of it. I bought the first one. This second one I won like some raffle prize and it was a Tata Harper gift basket. I like it. I think for the price point, I wouldn't necessarily repurchase it myself. I would use it if I got gifted or what have you. But it cleans well enough and it's got enough of an exfoliant to it, but it doesn't do anything brilliantly enough that it justifies that like $100 price point, if that makes sense. So I won't be repurchasing this, but I was glad to get a chance to use it. I did go through an entire bottle of the Leilani balancing toner, the Bohemian Ruby balancing toner. Where's the little, there's like an actual little stone in the bottom of all of them, which I think is adorable. I do have a second one of these. I love it. It smells like holiday, like really great holiday. You know how sometimes they tell you things smell like holiday and it just, or it's overly chemically. It's so beautiful and refreshing. I used it both in terms of like a balancing hydrating toner, but I also used it like I had one in my desk at my office and I used it to just when I needed a little bit of a mental break. It was really beautiful and therapeutic for that. This is from my loving hands to yours on the back. Like I said, I do have a second bottle of it, so it has now come home with me. I'm not living at the office anymore. I might like decant a little bit in a second bottle, but I love this stuff. I think it's like $32, which for these kind of more luxe sprays is, I know that sounds crazy, but it's on the lower end of the price scale. So I will definitely continue to repurchase these because it's a really lovely product. The next thing in here is my like fourth or fifth tub of the Chanel Sublimage eye cream. You guys know, holy grail status, nice and rich and thick, but doesn't burn my eyes. It doesn't work the same way for everybody. Some people find it too thick. It burns some people's eyes, and especially with a price point this steep, I would say try and grab a sample. I have repurchased already. I cannot be without it, but it has made its way into my empties once more, so I thought I'd share with you once more. I went through another pack of these Shiseido facial cottons. I still have like 4 or 5 packs when I bought them last year. I buy them in bulk during the VIB sale, and so I've still got some packs. I love these. Once I started using them, I couldn't go to normal facial rounds for my toner, so I love having them. I finished a couple things while I was away in the UK and I didn't bring them back with me because I did some shopping when I was in the UK, so I needed all the luggage space that I could get, but I thought I would share it with you. I went through another bottle of the Biologique Recherche P50 toner. I love that toner. I've had to cut back like colics because they were just aggravating my skin too much, but I love the P50 because it doesn't have glycolic acid in it, but I still get that nice exfoliating effect out of it. I still got 2 or 3 bottles left. I stockpiled again. So I've repurchased and I've got backups. I love it. I don't want to be without it. I also went through a second tub of that Murad Hydro Dynamic, I want to say, moisturizer. I'll link it down below. I love it. I have since again repurchased. I bought 2 more. I showed you guys when I did my VIB sale haul. I love that moisturizer. It's great. It's effective. It's rich without being too much. It's perfect. The price point I wish was a little lower, but it's great for what it is. And the last thing I went through is a beauty blender. Some of you asked me when, like, you know, beauty blenders go wrong. So for me, when they've started to fray, like I've got a lot of tears in them, that's my first sign to keep an eye on it. But when I notice kind of my skin acting up or breaking out a little more, or like when I wash and I can't get, there's stuff that's still there that no matter how hard I clean, it's not coming out. It's usually around that like 3-4 months mark. I know it's time to let it go. So I have, and I've broken out a new one. I use the Beauty Blender Pro, the black one, because I like a nice full coverage. So that's the one I'm using. My third empty of the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser. I really enjoy this guy. It's fast, it's effective. I use it on my brushes as well as my Beauty Blender. Where's this little thing that comes in it? I bought a bunch during the VIP sale. Again, I've cracked open another one, so I can't be without this. It's an essential, and it's absolutely fantastic for traveling because it means you can wash your brushes and have a cleanser with you that's not like a giant, you know, liquid kind of brush cleanser. So I love it. I went through another tub of Emma Hardy Amazing Face Moringa Cleansing Balm. I've lost count. This must be my 6th or 7th tub of this guy. I have ordered when Cult Beauty was doing their like deluxe. They had like a deluxe gift with purchase like goodie bag that had like a Foreo Luna, the new mini one, had some Huda Beauty lashes, which are the ones I'm wearing today, which are starting to peel at the corners. I'm aware, don't worry. I saw that, but I had to film, so we're just gonna let that slide. What else was in that goodie bag? Like a little Anastasia Brow Wiz, a May Lindstrom serum, a Zellen's moisturizer. So anyways, I stocked up during that time, and so I've got one in my bathroom that I'm using and a couple kind of in my backup drawer. I love it. The smell, the way it tackles makeup, the way it makes my skin feel, it's absolutely fantastic, and I will continue to repurchase it forever and ever. The MV Organic Skincare 9 Oil Cleansing Tonic. I told you guys I didn't know if this was worth all the hype it was getting. I also was not a huge fan of like applying it the way they tell you to, which is then like doing like a compress with a warm cloth. Once in a while I found as I was finishing and I would do that. It would be really lovely. I'm just an impatient person when it comes to these kinds of things. As a cleansing oil though, it was quite lovely and I really do like it for that. Its price point for me seemed a bit high to use it just kind of like a cleansing oil. There's something about like the price point of this one isn't cheap, but it tackles everything. Like I can take it to makeup and it tackles everything. This one is more like a first cleanse in the morning or a second cleanse in the evening. And to me it was nice, but not like amazing enough that I would necessarily repurchase. Again, it's one of those like the Tata Harper where I would use if I had it, but to me it's not something that necessarily justifies the high price tag, if that makes sense. I have a Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious. My Holy Grail mascara combo is this one and then the Benefit Roller Lash on top. And so I've already repurchased. I will continue to repurchase. I really like it. And then the last thing in here is a Maybelline Clinique lipstick in number 3 Creamy Nude. This was one of like the first lipsticks I ever bought, but I took it out the other day. Can you see? Like it's gone bad. Yeah, so I'm not gonna put that on my lips. I made it like it was almost done anyways. I made quite a good dent in it, but not gonna put expired lipstick on my face. It's just not worth it. But yeah, that is it for empties. This winter has been brutal. It's just the days are short, it's cold, and I'm like, it's taken a toll on my mood. So anyways, this was good. It was good to film, have a moment with you guys. We're coming up on 3 years on YouTube here. Hopefully the next video I can make is a kind of reflection on that. It's been a different year for us, but I'll leave all that chit chat for that video. Let me know what you guys have emptied recently. I'm gonna do some quick points of positivity, and I still need to go for a run, and it's like 8:30, so let's get on that. My first point of positivity is this lipstick. It's LA Splash. I'll put it in the description box, but it's an LA Splash liquid lipstick, and then the Pat McGrath, that gold pigment that came in the lip kit, and I'm really digging it. My second point of positivity is a movie I saw with my sister this afternoon called Keeping Up with the Joneses. That was just cute and light and fun, and it made me happy. And then my third point of positivity is this sweater. sorry, it's been a rocky day, is this sweater. It makes me happy every time I put it on. It reminds me of the good time I had during that entire trip during the show itself, and it's a nice like warm hoodie, which always makes me happy. So that is it. I will talk to you guys soon. Let me know what's been making you guys smile. I love you very much. I will talk to you soon. I already said that. I will leave you, but not before reminding you that life is just way too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye guys.